Greetings to all the people of the Philippines. I speak to you today not out of opinion, not out of politics, but out of responsibility. I came because there was confusion surrounding a video I shared earlier about the 2028 presidential election, about a woman, about leadership. Many Filipinas and many Filipinos misunderstood my words. Instead of clarity, it brought noise. Instead of peace, it stirred questions. And let me say this plainly. That confusion was not from God. So I made a decision. Not a popular one, not an easy one, but a necessary one. I took the video down from Facebook, from TikTok, from YouTube. I removed it intentionally. Why? Because God is not a God of confusion. God is a God of love. God is a God of peace. God is a God of order. And when I saw that the message was being misinterpreted, I knew it was my responsibility to step back, to be silent for a moment, and to return with clarity. Today, I rebuke and cancel every confusion the enemy tried to create through that post. And I pray that through this message, there will be understanding, there will be wisdom, there will be knowledge, and there will be revelation. So now, let me be clear. Let me be very clear. Will the Philippines have a woman leading the nation in 2028 as president? The answer is yes, it will be a woman. Now the next question everyone is asking is, who? I want to speak honestly and I want to speak carefully. I am very confident in the prophetic message the Lord has given me concerning Mrs. Sarah. And I need to say this with love. I do not hate her, I love her. She is an amazing woman. But according to what the Lord has shown me, God has not chosen her to be the president of the Philippines. She is the vice president. And according to what I have seen, that is where her journey ends. It is not the will of God for Sarah to become president in 2028. I know many of you desire it. I understand that hope. I understand that expectation. But prophecy has already spoken over her life. And prophecy always has two sides. Hear me carefully. If she becomes president, mark my words, nothing will change in the Philippines. The system will continue to flow the same way it always has. And there is something crucial you must understand. Prophecy can change. Just because God reveals his desire does not mean it will automatically happen. God can tell someone, go to Japan. God can say, go to Cameroon. But he will never force them. Obedience matters. In the same way, there are people God desires, there are people God chooses, and our role is not to manipulate. Our role is to reveal God's heart, to reveal God's mind, to reveal God's will. That is the mission. This does not mean Sarah cannot become president. She can, but it would not be the will of God. Do you understand? According to what I have seen, her appointed journey ends at vice president. Many are expecting her to rise higher, but I do not see her becoming president in 2028. Instead, this is what I see. I see 3 women running for the presidency. 3 women, a fierce battle, like climbing a rope, straining upward, fighting for position. And in that vision, I see 2 things very clearly. I see the people's choice, and I see God's choice. People of the Philippines, listen to me. I am not saying you must forcefully vote for God's choice, but I am saying this: seek wisdom, seek discernment, seek the will of God, because the future of the nation depends on it. I am here today for one reason only: not to impress you, not to influence politics, not to create division. I am here to reveal to you the heart of God. And the heart of God for the Philippines is this: he desires to shift your nation in the next 4 years. Not surface change, not cosmetic change, but real change, deep change, structural change. The Lord wants to move the Philippines into a new season, and one of the areas he is deeply concerned about is the infrastructure of the nation. Listen carefully. The flooding that keeps destroying your cities, your homes, your livelihoods. This is not accidental. Floodwaters enter so easily because much of the infrastructure was not built with wisdom. Foundations were weak, drainage systems were short-sighted, roads were designed without long-term vision. That is why when the rains come, they don't just flood streets, they destroy lives. Yes, the current president is trying his best. I acknowledge that. But in these critical areas, the help has not been enough. And this is what the Lord has shown me. A woman is coming, and she will be like Deborah. Just as Deborah rose in a time of crisis, just as she brought leadership, wisdom, and direction, this woman will rise for the Philippines. She will help revive the economy. She will bring serious development to the nation's infrastructure. Roads will be strengthened, systems will be rebuilt, foundations will be corrected, so that when floods come, they will no longer destroy lives the way they do now. Because floods don't destroy nations, weak foundations do. And God wants to change that. There is so much this woman whom God is raising will do for the Philippines if she comes into leadership in 2028. But now, I need you to understand something clearly. Prophecy can change, but not all prophecy changes. Some words are conditional, some words are fixed. The words I am sharing with you today fall into the category that can change. That means something very important. The people of God in the Philippines have a role to play. Who you choose to support will determine who becomes president. If the people desire Sarah to be president, then Sarah can become president. God will not force his will. But hear me clearly. Sarah is not God's will for 2028. And if Sarah is listening to this message, I want to speak directly to you. I am not angry with you. I am not against you. I hold no bitterness in my heart toward you. I am simply speaking what I believe is the truth of God's will concerning your life. Yes, you can push yourself into the presidency. Yes, you can force your way into that position, but it would not be the will of God for you. And if that happens, this is what I see. Resistance, protests, pressure rising from every side until you are forced to step down. But I see someone else. Earlier, I gave an example of a woman I called Maria. Not necessarily because of her name, but as a symbol. She may not be the people's favorite. She may not fit what many expect. She may not even be the kind of leader you naturally like. But I saw something on her that cannot be manufactured. I saw the favor of God resting on her. And if she becomes president, the hand of the Lord will rest upon the Philippines. She will be able to save the people of the Philippines, not by her own strength, not by human ability, but because God himself will work through her. Deliverance will not come because she is powerful. Deliverance will come because God is with her, and yet I hear the voices. She's not in politics. She's not qualified. She's not capable. She's not fit. And every time those words were spoken, I kept hearing the same thing in my spirit. The favor of God is resting on this woman as a great leader for your nation. I saw her traveling, even in a private jet, not as a symbol of wealth, not as a symbol of luxury, but as a sign of expanded influence. God will lift her influence beyond the borders of the Philippines. She will not only bless this nation, she will be a blessing to other nations of the world. Still, the people of the Philippines can say, no, we don't want that. And if you choose that, God will not force you. God respects your choice. He will allow you to choose whoever you want to be your president. But hear me carefully. If you reject what God is offering, the same patterns will continue. Nothing will truly change. The Philippines will remain the same as it has always been. I see 3 women running for leadership, fighting for that seat. And I want to be clear. I will not go deeper into names. I will only say this again, plainly. Mrs. Sarah is not the will of God for the 2028 presidential election. Remove it from your minds and seek the right person. The enemy already knows what God is doing. The devil knows that God is sending a Deborah to the Philippines in 2028, a woman who will judge the land with wisdom and righteousness. And because the enemy knows this, he is working overtime to create confusion, to distract, to divide, to push his own option forward. That is why there has been so much confusion. Yes, prophecy can change. God will never force his choice on you. If you reject what he sends, he will allow you to choose for yourselves. But remember this, David had no political background, yet he became king. Saul was the people's choice. David was God's choice. Whoever you choose as president, God will allow it. But understand this clearly. The woman you keep speaking about, Sarah, is not the one God has chosen for 2028. To the leaders of the Philippines, apostles, pastors, teachers, prophets, I ask you this: take this to prayer. If God confirms what I have said, then receive it. If God shows you something different, let it be made known. I am open to that. But this is what I was sent to say. So now, by the authority of God, I cancel every form of confusion. I release peace. I release understanding. I release knowledge. I release revelation over the Philippines. People of the Philippines, I see strong favor on that woman, Maria. Not because of the name, but because of the calling. God's hand is upon her. But again, if you do not want it, God will not force it. You can choose whoever you want to rule over you. Just to understand the consequence, chaos will continue, and real change will not come. I still see a woman rising in 2028. And once more, prophecy can change. If someone tries to force themselves into leadership, and God must preserve the people, He may even allow a man to rule again. But the will of God is clear. A woman is meant to lead the Philippines in 2028. So I close this prophetic counsel with this prayer. May the Philippines choose the right woman to lead the nation. And I say it again, with clarity and without hesitation, it is not Sarah. It is not her calling to be president. Her calling is vice president. I do not see her becoming president. Pray, seek wisdom, choose carefully. If the Philippines chooses wrongly, choosing someone who is not the will of God, you will miss what God intended. God has placed options before you. Among the candidates, one is chosen by God, and the others are not. That is my message to the Philippines. May you choose the right woman. May God bless the people of the Philippines. May God bless the nation of the Philippines.